Welcome back, day traders, to bootcamp number 10. And today I'm going to show you my screen. We are almost hitting take profit. Hopefully, by the end of this video, we hit take profit on this trade. This was actually sent out to my Discord server, but today we're not really here to talk about trading. Okay, and I want to keep my charts in the background so you can actually see my psychology in trading. And actually, I didn't really care if it hits take profit or not. I'm going to break even trade. I don't lose anything, even if it goes the opposite direction. However, I want to talk about discipline because you can be the most successful trader and you can have the best strategy. And I can personally teach you my strategy to you that makes me profit like this on a day-to-day basis. But the issue is if you don't have the discipline, if you don't have the strictness in your life in general, you are going to lose a lot of money and potentially fail at being a trader. Okay, trading's not just about strategy, it's not just about making money. Okay, trading actually involves a lot of external factors. Okay, it's like the gym, right? You can go to the gym, you can pump weights every single day, but in reality, gym's only like 40% of your body, right? The rest of the discipline relies on your diet. And for trading, trading is exercise, and making money is part of the exercise and things like that. And then the discipline in trading is external, the way you treat yourself, the way you get with your mindset, and the way you build up this discipline. And I'm going to tell you guys how to build up discipline, how I built up discipline, because I started trading at the age of around 18 years old, right? I wasn't the most disciplined trader at 18 years old. No one, I don't think any 18-year-old is as disciplined as they would be at the age of like 25 or 26 or even the late 30s or even late 40s, okay? The reason why is because the older you get, the more wisdom you get, the better you actually understand life, and you start to realize that there's certain things that value more than just making money in the markets, okay? And so the way you build discipline is by understanding what's important. Okay. For me, when I started off as a day trader, or I actually started off kind of like an intraday scalper, then I never really touched swing trading, but then I went to day trading. Okay. And the reason why I was a scalper at first is because I thought that, okay, let me try and make as much money as quick as possible. And that's where I lost the most amount of money. So, how, when I'm 19 years old, have I, or 18 years old, how did I come out of this how did I come out of this alter ego, let's say, of me trying to make money in the markets, right? And the way I did it was I had to understand wisdom. I had to understand, okay, what's actually beneficial for me. And I started listening to older people around me. And I know most of us that are young, especially like me, when I was young, I didn't want to listen to anyone. I thought that, you know what, I can do whatever I like and I will do it perfectly, or I'll do it the best because I am me, right? And I've tried that and I made a lot of money. Don't get twisted. At the age of 19, I made my first, I think it was 19 or 20 years old, I made my first $1,000 in one day. But the thing is, guys, that sounds so good. But if I tell you the reality, 3, 4 weeks later, I lost like $500, and then I lost like another $200, and then I stopped trading because I was like, I've basically lost a little bit of my profit. And the reason for that was because of discipline. It wasn't because of my strategy. It wasn't because of anything else. It was strictly because of discipline. And discipline plays a huge part. And as a man, you need to have discipline. Okay. If any of my viewers out there, if you're a guy, you need to have discipline in life. Because I know you probably watch David Goggins, you probably, see, like Elon Musk's podcast, you probably see Alex Hormozy, you see, traders like Swaggy C. And, the reason why I say Swaggy C is because I actually looked up to him. I actually looked at him as a trader when I was younger. And one thing they all had in common was discipline. The one thing that they had was they would sit down, look at the charts, and do the things that help you when it comes to trading. Okay. Discipline is what helps you build wealth. If you want to be rich and you want to flip money, go ahead. Right now, there's a crypto run. Go ahead and put your money in crypto. Put all your money in crypto if that's what you want. If you want to be rich. But if you want to build wealth, you need wisdom and you need to listen to me very, very carefully. Okay. because I'm not here to speak to you guys about making chicken change. I'm not here to tell you to, hey, flip your money. No, no, no. I'm here to tell you how you can consistently make money in the markets, okay? Without discipline, you will not be able to make any money in the markets, okay? For example, Kai Cenat, okay? We look at him and he's a streamer, and obviously as a content creator, I do see a lot of people making ridiculous amount of money from doing something that requires little to no skill, and that's what I thought, okay? But the thing is, Kai Cenat has proven to us that yes, you don't need a degree. Yes, you don't need a high qualifying job to become wealthy. But do you know what you need? You need discipline. And discipline is waking up every single day and doing what you need to do. There's no such thing as getting burnt out. There's no such thing as I don't want to do it today. I can't be asked. There's no such thing as that. It's a battle between you and yourself. Okay. If you look in the mirror, right, and you don't like the way you look, it's a battle between you and yourself. If you are trading and you don't like the way the market's moving, it's a battle between you and yourself, right? Because there's someone out there that's making money on that move. Okay. There's someone out there that is trading every single day, that's putting in the time, that is um, you know, going crazy in the market, basically putting in that back testing time into place, waking up early, right? And then there's people that just start off and expect the markets to just throw them moves and suddenly they're rich. That's not how it's going to work, guys. Okay, you have to physically train your eyes. You have to physically train yourself to become wealthy. Okay, so how do you form discipline? And the best way I can put it is, when I was a few years ago, I read a book called Atomic Habits, which I highly recommend you guys to read. And what I took from that is, you don't just become disciplined in one day, because what's going to happen is you're going to overwhelm and you're going to basically lose that discipline very, very fast, right? The way to do it is take it slow. Just improve 1% every single day. That's all you have to do. Just 1% every single day. And it's the same with trading. Just make 1% of your account every single day. If that means you're on $100 account and you have to make $1, I know that sounds really, really terrible. But imagine you had a 100K account. 1% of 100K is $1,000. That's what we're talking about, okay? So building discipline is not an overnight thing. It's building a house, which doesn't take a while. And my girlfriend actually tells me this all the time, that Rome wasn't built in one day, right? And I actually took that in account for my trading. Rome doesn't get built in one day. It takes time. Okay, it's brick by brick, layer by layer. And the reason why we see like the pyramids and all these these buildings stay up for so long is because they took time to build it. If they built it quickly, it would have collapsed ages ago, right? So once you build this discipline, once you understand what you need to be strict on, for example, your finances, for example, your diet, you can't look at the markets if you're eating McDonald's and fueling yourself with all these terrible foods, right? You can't look at the markets if you don't feel good, because your emotions is what's going to affect you, right? Now, I trade in the markets. I don't wear my pajamas. Yeah, cool, I might have my hood up. This is for me to lock in, but I don't wear pajamas to trade. I don't trade on my bed. I have a dedicated place to where I trade, and I discipline myself to this trade. Now, once I place the trade, I can go wherever I like. I can go on my bed, I can sleep, I can play the PlayStation, I can do whatever I like. But to place that trade, before the market does their job, I need to do my job, and that is making sure that making sure that I am disciplined, sorry, right? So once you understand your discipline, so you got your diet, you got your fitness or your health, okay, you got your mindset. You don't just think, okay, I'm gonna get rich overnight. No, you set goals for yourself, okay? You set goals and you stick to them goals and you hit them goals like a champ, okay? On day one, I said to you guys, it's time for you guys to be a legend, okay? And the reason why I say this is because legends get spoken about for generations, okay? Do you want to be that great grandfather that everyone speaks about when you have great great grandchildren? Or do you want to just be the unknown? You want to be the person that nobody knows about in your family, right? Think about that all the time. And I always think about, like, I want to be that guy in my family that changes everything. And I wake up every single day believing that. And I wake up every single day motivating myself to get to that level, right? And once I am able to have that discipline and I remember, okay, this is what I have to do, we now need to turn it into habits. Now, it takes around, I think, 22 days to build a habit, but I feel like that's all garbage. I feel like that's just all, scientifical. Guys, if you want to be wealthy, wake up now and get things done, right? Build that habit now. There's no 22 days. Don't calculate yourself. Oh, after 22 days, it's all going to feel natural. No, it's not. It's going to feel like the same it felt like 2 days ago and yesterday. You're going to wake up and you're going to get things done. And that's just how it's going to be. You're not going to wake up and feel sluggish and be like, hey, look, I don't want to do it today. Well, guess what? If you don't do it, someone else is doing it. Someone else is better than you. Okay? True story, guys. When I was living with a couple of friends of mine, I wanted to hit the gym. I wanted to be to be honest, wasn't really friends with these people, but I wanted to hit the gym, and I was hitting gym around 6 a.m. Okay, just as a real story. I'm not just lying to you guys. Trust me, guys. I've gone through so many times where I've challenged myself. Okay, but this is just one of them, and they started following me. Okay, cool. It's human character. You know, you follow people because they're doing good. You want to do good too. Cool. When I realized that they're coming at 6 a.m., do you know what I did? I didn't just stick to my routine. I said, cool, I want to be better than these people. So I woke up at 5 a.m. and I said, okay, I'm going gym at 5 a.m. Okay. And the reason why I did that wasn't because I'm this super egotistic guy and I want to be better than everyone. It wasn't that. It was because I want to prove to myself that I am better than everyone around me. And not just around me, but everyone else that's doing the same thing as me. Okay. The reason why is because if everyone wakes up at 5 a.m., and this is just an example, but if everyone wakes up at 5 a.m., why do you want to be like everyone else? Yes, cool, the entrepreneurs, they will say to wake up at 5 a.m. No, wake up when you want to wake up and get things done. It doesn't matter if you wake up at 5 a.m. or 8 a.m., just get things done. Okay? And so for me, when I started to build this habit and I started to form it, right? Let's just say it does take so-called 22 days, right? You start to realize that things are getting easy. Okay. Now, guys, that's when you really knuckle down. Because when things get easy, it means you're getting comfortable. Now, I made a quote many years ago, and I'll try and find this quote, okay? But I said that as a human, we have to evolve on a regular basis. And if you feel comfortable, you need to evolve, right? Because if you're comfortable, you're not actually moving anywhere. You're probably even decreasing in your evolution. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of people are comfortable where they're at and they don't want to be where they want to be. Yeah. I know you guys probably have a picture of a lovely car or, a picture of someone with a Rolex, or, you probably watch all these YouTubers, making money or whatever. And it's like, do you really want that, guys? Do you want it? Because you're not doing anything to get that. You're not doing anything to achieve this goal. And so if you're not doing anything and you feel like you're doing something, you're really not, guys. Okay, let's be real. If you're not at the level you want to be right now, you're clearly not doing something good. And yes, like I did say at the beginning, take it slow, but don't take it too slow. Look, guys, you need to be able to put 100% every single day, right? Put 100% of effort in every single day. You don't put in, when I say put in, grow 1%, I don't mean, oh, just put 1% effort every single day. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying put 100% of effort and increase your wisdom by 1%. Increase whatever you're doing by 1%. So that means if I put in 1 hour every single day to the markets, that means I need to make sure that I'm learning something in the hour. And if I'm not, I'm going to put in 2 hours and 3 hours and 4 hours, right? And I'm going to keep increasing. Once I feel comfortable with 1 hour, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to put 2 hours into trading. And once you do that, you need to question yourself, do I really want this? Because if you wake up and you don't put in that 100% one day, you're telling yourself you don't want it. You're telling yourself that you're okay living in this situation. Now, if you guys watch my old video, you'll see that I was living with my parents and I didn't have this luxurious, view and simple and sauna. And I'm not saying this to brag to you guys. I'm trying to motivate you. Within 2 years, I moved out. I live with my girlfriend now, and I'm able to afford these things, and I'm able to trade and actually do something that I want to do. 2 years ago, I was working and I was trying to save up to move out and trying to fulfill my trading journey, right? And so this is just really just trying to motivate you guys. I really want you guys to understand that it can happen. Like, you can do this, right? And it's not impossible. Just because you see other people saying it's fake and all these, don't listen to them. This is your journey. You need to make sure that it works for you, right? Everyone has different goals. Like, for example, me, next year I want to hit 100K in the forex markets, and I want to hit at least 10K, or at least 10K in a few months, right? At least consistently. And that's just within trading, not my businesses or anything like that. That's just within trading. Okay. And the reason why I said this is because this year as a whole, I made a lot of money in trading, but it wasn't consistent because I wasn't trading every single month. There were some months where I stopped. And the reason why I'm doing this boot camp, for example, is to build confidence in myself, and to build discipline, to show you guys that, hey, look, I'm trading and making content for you and helping you guys. Okay. But in reality, it's for me to also look back and watch, right? Last week, I lost around $1,200, and I felt down. Yeah, one of my biggest loss in a while, and I haven't felt like that in a while. And do you know what I did? I loaded up my old videos that I made 3 years ago in 2021, and I rewatched it. I rewatched the whole thing. I have like a file of me. I don't know why I created it, but thank the Lord I created it. And I basically created like a whole video set on my strategy. And I went back in the trenches. I went right back. Why? Because I really want it. I really want to hit these goals. If I hit that loss and I gave up, I wouldn't have never reached them goals. And so today we are floating profit, and we hit profit in the trade that I showed yesterday, right? And the reason why I can be so confident in myself is because I put in that effort, guys. I put in the time, right? I was listening to Alex Hormozi, a podcast that he made a few days ago, and he said that if you feel anxious, if you feel anxiety, it's because you're not doing enough of that thing, and that's why you feel anxiety. That's why your brain is creating all these alternate realities about this thing that you're feeling anxiety of. If you're feeling anxiety of your future, it's because you're not working hard enough. Your body knows you can work harder. If you feel anxiety in the markets, because you have not put that time and effort into the markets, and you know that. Your body knows that, and your body is telling you that, hey, listen, you have not put in that time. You have not put in that effort into the markets. Therefore, you're going to feel anxious and you are going to feel scared. Every time you place a trade and you feel scared, it's because you know deep down this is not the setup that you want. This is not the setup that you take. Okay? So how do we build this confidence? Is by putting in time. Like Alex Hormozi says, right, is you need to put in at least 1,000 hours into something to tell yourself that you're great at it. If you haven't placed 1,000 trades, and I'm not saying just clicking buy on a single, if you haven't seen 1,000 setups in the market, you're not good at what you're doing. If you haven't done 100 reps in the gym, you're not good at what you're doing, right? Recently, I don't do squats, guys. I never do squats in the gym. I hate doing squats, right? And 2 months ago, my personal trainer said to me, listen, mate, you got to do squats. I said, nope. And he forced me to do squats, and I was not confident at doing squats because I don't like doing it. Now, I love doing squats because I built that confidence over like 2 months. And yes, I'm not lifting the world record weight. I don't need to do that. I just want to be confident in what I do. And that was me hitting squats, right? Same thing with the markets. The only reason why I'm confident in my trades and I'm confident in letting things go is because I've put in that time and effort. I put in the sweat, the losses, everything. I put it into the markets. I've had nights where I, stare into the markets. I've had nights like that. Okay. So what you guys need to do is stop wasting time and get on with your things. Get on with backtesting. That same time you're scrolling on your phone, and unfortunately, that's what I have to tell you guys is you guys got to do it. right? I don't get twisted. I also go through a paralysis of scrolling. Like, it's not just, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I'm not saying I'm Mr. Perfect. But what I'm saying is that you need to stop what you're doing, maybe limit you scrolling and kind of increase you looking at the markets. That's if you really want it. Now, if you're watching my boot camp, you definitely want it. You definitely want this, guys. I know you want it. And I know most of you that comment down below, like, I'm super confident in you guys that you are going to make it in life. You are going to be great. You are going to be the legend that you want to be. All you need to do is just do it, right? Look, guys, as a human, right? If I throw you in the deep end and you can't swim, your body's gonna try 100% to try and float. Why? Because it's a life or death situation. That's the same with the markets, the same with the future for yourself. It's a life and death situation. Okay? Do you want to stay the way you are right now? Or do you want to improve your life, help your family, help your siblings, help your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever it is? Or do you want to be in the same position where you are right now? Do you want to do that? Okay. Because the market, and I'm telling you now, okay, the market, you can have unlimited opportunities and you can make unlimited amount of money. Okay. And I tapped out of money years ago. I've realized that money is not important at all. Okay. Wisdom is way more important. And I'm going to tell you guys now, there's unlimited money in this world, guys. There's unlimited money. Okay. If you watch streamers and you realize that, hey, how is this streamer making so much money, and I'm, trying my hardest, I'm in university and I'm getting a degree, and this streamer just, he just came out of school and stuff, is because he's disciplined and he turns up every single day, and if he's a fool on the internet, he's a fool on the internet, or if he's, making good content, right? But he is disciplined, or she is disciplined. Okay, so you need to do the same. And I want you guys to, like, surround yourself around disciplined people. So if you're watching this boot camp, you're already doing really, really well, because I'm trying to share my vibrations with you guys. Okay. But I need you guys to cut away from all that negativity that you have, all that gossip, all that bad energy, and focus on yourself. Focus on what's going to bring you to your journey and bring you to your goals. Okay. So at the end of this video, I want you guys to write down a list of things you want. I want you guys to write down the people or the things that are bad energy, and I want you to cross them out. Like, I want you to write it down, and once you get rid of them, I want you to cross it out. Okay? We're almost near to the end of the year, so I don't want you to start in 2025. Let the lame people, let the beta people, let the people that, use an excuse of, oh, new year, new me. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We are starting now. I don't care if it takes you guys 3-4 months to get disciplined. I don't care. It could take you 5 years to be disciplined. I don't care, right? Prove yourself. Don't prove me, prove yourself. So I'm doing this boot camp to the end of the year, guys. Okay, I've already told myself, like, a couple of days ago, I said, you know what? I was thinking to just do like 15 to 30 days. No, no, no. I'm going to do it to the end of the year, because I need to motivate you guys till the end of this year so you don't give up. I want you guys to start now. I don't want you guys to start in this January the 1st, 2025. No, no, no. I don't want you guys to do that, because ordinary people do that. We're not ordinary. We're legends, okay? We need to be those people that succeed. There's unlimited people that can succeed. We just got to be on that train. We got to put ourselves in the opportunity. Doors do not open by itself. You got to swing that door wide open, and you got to do it, right? You have to do it, guys. Because if you don't do it, someone else will. Someone else is going to hit that trade that you forget. Someone else is going to hit that gym session that you don't want to hit, right? Someone else is getting better while you are reminiscing and thinking, should I do this? Should I do? No, no, no. You're not going to say, should I do this? You're going to say, I will do this. I will look at the markets. I will watch this boot camp to the end of the year. I will motivate myself, okay? Don't, please, traders, do not give up on this journey. The fact that you're watching my boot camp, I'm not even famous yet, right? I don't have 1 million of subscribers that, I push myself to you. This is a sign, right? Please, guys, please don't give up. Like, the fact that you're seeing me, and I'm grateful for every single one of you that are watching me, right? Please do not give up, okay? Push harder than you could imagine. trade as much as you can, but this is not just about trading. This is about your life, right? I can give you $1 million right now, and you probably don't even know what to do with it. And that's because you don't have wisdom. You don't actually know what money is. Read them books, okay? And I'm not just saying this because I heard other people do it. I actually did it, okay? And I'm gonna put some screenshots in my Discord server, probably at the end of this video, just in case you guys don't know how I started off. And I'm gonna show you guys as well. If you go on my Instagram, you actually see I have like a journey story highlight, and I actually show like my trading, where I used to sit and a small table, and I got a lovely setup. You know, got my name on the wall, got a lovely monitor, got my MacBook. And again, this is all motivation. I'm not actually here to flex on you guys. I'm, you know, alhamdulillah for everything. But guys, I need you guys to understand this doesn't just come by luck. Yes, a little bit of luck, because you know you have to get yourself out there, but most of it is because of discipline. Most of this is because I want it. Okay? So guys, that's pretty much it with today's boot camp. I hope I have filled you up, ready to go tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the boot camp, guys. I really do hope you're enjoying the boot camp. I hope you're learning. And I'm always going to try and give my 1%. I'm not the best at sitting in the camera and motivating you. I usually just, even when I trade, I usually just in my zone. But I'm really trying to get out there and help you guys, because I know that I have a community and I really love YouTube, guys. I really love it. And I love, you know, the connection that we're getting. And I really appreciate everyone that's commenting. I really appreciate everyone that's, you know, subscribing. Welcome to the community. And like I said earlier, like, I'm not famous. I'm not someone that is pushing adverts and stuff. This is all organic. So if it's come to you, guys, this is you know, this is a sign.